Hey guys, in this video we are going to go over page 8 notes. So go ahead and pause the video and copy page 8, Writing and Simplifying Expressions, in your table of contents, please. Alright, page 8, Write and Simplifying Expressions. Expressions may contain grouping symbols such as parentheses or brackets. So parentheses are more round, brackets are more squared. To eliminate grouping symbols, you can use the distributive property. So multiply the number outside the parentheses by the terms on the inside of the parentheses. So let's look at an example. If I have A on the outside of the parentheses and then B plus C on the inside of the parentheses, the distributive property tells me I need to do A times B, and A times B is AB, plus A times C, which A times C is AC. So we take the number on the outside and multiply it by all the terms on the inside. Now let's look at an example with numbers. So let's say we have 3 and then in parentheses 4 plus 5. So we're going to use the distributive property. We're going to do 3 times 4, which is 12, plus 3 times 5, which is 15. And then we can simplify by combining like terms. 12 plus 15 is 27. So remember, variable terms whose variable and their exponents are the same those are called like terms. If they have the same variable and the same exponent, they are considered like terms. You can combine like terms by using the distributive property to add their coefficients. You can simplify an expression by eliminating any grouping symbols and combining like terms so the expression is easier to read and use. Two expressions are equivalent expressions if they have the same value for all of the values of the variables. So just as a little reminder, we can use the distributive property. We take the outside term, multiply by all the inside terms, and then we can combine like terms if those terms have the same variable and the same exponent. And notice, just like this example here, 12 and 15 were like terms because neither of them had a variable. So go ahead and pause the video and get caught up if you need to. If not, we're going to go ahead and look at the example. So we're looking at the cost of apples and the cost of grapes. So the cost of apples in this example, we can do 2 times 0.0625A plus our cost of the grapes, 150, times 0.0625A times 44 minus A. So we're going to get rid of the parentheses and the brackets by using the distributive property. So we start with the number that's on the outside of the parentheses and we multiply it by everything that's on the inside of the parentheses. So for this first term, we're going to do 2 times 0.625A, which take a moment to plug that into the calculator if you need to. We get 0.125A plus, now we're going to take the number on the outside of the parentheses, and we're going to multiply it by everything on the inside of the parentheses. So our 0.625a is on the outside. We're going to multiply that by 44, and then we're going to multiply it by negative a. So the 1.50 stays the same for now, and then we keep the brackets. And then when we do 0.625a times 44, we get 2.75 minus, now we're going to do 0.625a times a, and we get 0.625a. Then we end it with the bracket. Now we're going to do that one more time. This time with our 150, we're going to multiply it by 2.75, and then we're going to multiply it by negative 0.625a. So notice we keep this 0.125a the same. We did nothing with it. 1.50 times 2.75, that gives you 4.125. Minus, now we have to do 150 times 0.625a. Plug that into the calculator, we get 0.9375a. And then I can combine like terms like we did on page 7. So this term, 0.125a, minus this term, 0.09375a. Since they both have an a, we can combine them together to give us 0.3125a plus 4.125. And notice the 4.125 does not have any like terms with it, so it just stays the same. It does not change. So go ahead and pause the video and get any notes that you did not have time to write down during this video, please.